All right, this is the third world time clock, Howard Miller world time clock that I've refurbished. I put the LED upgrade in here. Um, it really is basically complete. It's all back and reinstalled. Give you a little closer look. The colors on this are just amazing. I didn't know my other clocks were as faded as they were until I found this clock. This came from Shop Goodwill of all places. I still have some damaged molding to fix. This piece was missing. It was missing, on the posting, so I knew it was it. And I've got this piece in progress. Got to be mitered and put into place and sanded some more. But this is just beautiful. It's 11:30 in China. The scroll alignment, you can see the major hours 9 and 10 show through. Otherwise, it's just the 9:30, things like that. I'm in 10:30 Central Daylight Savings Time zone, so that's good. Let me just show you the back, how the lighting looks. I don't have the cover on, so let me pause this. So this is the back of the third world time clock. You can see how the LED, the strips are kind of on those boards. I call it the standoff boards. It kind of pushes it down inside the front and the back, so you don't get a lot of shadows. He puts the light inside the scroll where it belongs, rather than out the back, or holes on the wall, holes of the cover and things like that. Would pick it up. Anyway, you can kind of see the illumination is much more even across the top and the bottom, and across all the times in there, so that when it comes through the front on those little windows, you can read it much more easily. But this is working. I'm just going to basically checking it for time and tension. This is maybe a little bit tight here yet, but pretty good. Not, you don't want it too tight, and I like it a little tighter at the bottom. You don't want the scroll to, over time, slouch down and come off of the cog gear, which is over here in the corner. This is the driven gear. Little cogs poke through these, the square holes, right? And so this turns the whole scroll. But anyway, so that's what it looks like with the cover off. There is a cover that goes in the back. But let me just go to the front again. Really happy with this clock. This will be my keeper. I'll probably take the one that I had put on the wall, the first Howard Miller world time clock that I did, and replace it with this one. Once I get the molding corrected and things like that. I'll also, touch up the staining. There's a couple, little nicks and things like that, where, I can make that stuff disappear pretty easily just with a little bit of overstaining. Really happy with this clock. Really happy with the colors, obviously. And thanks for watching this restoration. That's it. Bye.